Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Trinity 369 portal. I am PaulaG. I hope that the 888 Lionsgate portal has been treating you deliciously, magnificently, delightfully, powerfully, and lovingly, and naturally. Very strong, very beautiful, extremely loving, powerful, energetic frequencies. And also eternal source consciousness field has been gifting Mother Gaia with these beautiful divine light energies that also were part of this portal, Lionsgate portal. So that added to that, and then Mercury was retrograded, and ooh, my heart just skipped a beat. So I wanted to come on board because I received on the twilight hour of the 888 Lionsgate portal, I received a question via a private message from this community, from this portal, from this channel, from this tribe. And the question is, how do we know if we have gifts? How do we know if we have gifts? And gifts as abilities. I did reply to the question. I kind of reply as my own life experiences and what I have been taught by my own spiritual team. So I share with this lovely soul, 144 on the timer, through my own experiences, and they had another question. And by the way, smile, keep on smiling. And you know who you are. You know who you are. This message is for you. And it could be also for the collective. So it resonates. If it resonates with you, grab it. And if it doesn't, just leave it for those who resonate with. So the question is, again, how do we know if we have gifts? How do we know, 222 on your timer, if we have abilities? As my understanding, as how I came in knowing a lot and remembering a lot, and what I was also taught by my spiritual team, that we all come in with abilities, with psychic abilities. And then as we grow up, depending on the life that we choose or the role that we are playing, we either receive more abilities, we remember more abilities that are within, that are dormant, and they come up when they need to come up. Sometimes they come up during traumas or harsh and challenging times, or they come up because we're doing our inner work. We're truly working on our spirituality. So I wanted to share very quick here, as a psychic medium that I was born. I'm a natural psychic medium, and I'm an intuitive artist, as I've shared in other videos, and 333. And I have other abilities that during my childhood years, they kept waking up, and they were activated, and they have more abilities activated lately with all these magnificent ascension symptoms and portals and DNA activations, you name it. So I wanted to share the clear senses. And when it comes to the psychic abilities, there's an umbrella, and under that psychic umbrella, there is clear senses, that there's a combination of the psychic abilities and the mediumship abilities as well. And you might have other abilities as well. Like I have medical intuitive, which I can see anatomical, your body as an x-ray, and the anatomical systems. For example, the heart or thyroids, or whatever, for 400 time, or whatever your body's indicating that needs attention, we recommend to visit a doctor and rule out anything that needs to rule out, or if there is something, then you take care of it, right? By the way, this is not medical advice. I am not a doctor, so if you do need professional, medical professional, please seek. Please seek. No, you don't want you to be sick. Please seek professional help. You are going to notice my words kind of all over the place. A lot of my words have left me. A lot of my vocabulary has left me. The 3D vocabulary is just not functioning too much. So there's a new higher vibrational words that has been happening within myself and with many, but I am speaking about myself. And also I'm listening, I'm hearing the messages coming in, so they 555 on the timer, so when they come in really fast, sometimes it's very hard to listen and to speak and to kind of translate everything at one time. So thank you so much for your patience. So okay, let's go through the clair senses that falls under the umbrella of a psychic and mediumship abilities. So the clair senses are insights, like a psychic insight of different frequencies that we are able to catch. It's as you're tuning radio and you're tuning into a station, a radio station, and you hear the and then you finally tuned in. You are tuned in with that frequency. So you have the ability to tune into that frequency, receive it, and translate it. So let's start first with the clairvoyance. That is clairvoyance, clear seeing. And under that, there's 3 classes of clairvoyance. The first one is precognition, the ability to perceive or predict future possibilities, events. And I do have to read my notes, because if I don't, I've forgotten many things. Even from 5 minutes ago, I don't remember much. And that's when the constant timelines chumps, and the avatar keeps changing and merging, and a lot of the things that I remember or knew 5 minutes ago, they're gone. So new vibrations are coming up as well. New information, new language, new frequencies, etc. So again, clairvoyance, 3 classes of clairvoyant. So if you have the clairvoyance, you're clairvoyant. The ability to perceive or predict future possibilities, events, clear seeing. We cannot see the future. We can only connect with the highest frequency of those timelines, those parallels, those multi-dimensions, those planets, those places, people's energies, and that is what we receive. The largest energy, strongest energy frequency, that is the one that we catch, and that's the one that is seen, clear seen, precognition. Second one is retrocognition, ability to see past events and remote viewing. We can talk about past lives, and past lives is because they're happening simultaneously at this moment. Doesn't matter where. It could be in London, it could be in 1800s, 1700s, it could be another planet, another dimension, another parallels. And we again being able to tune in to that highest frequency and see that higher frequency. And also as remote viewing, we can travel, our minds can travel to places. And for example, I've had many occasions that I'm speaking to someone and I go where they're at and I see where they're at, and they ask me a question about, can you tell me da 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 da, and then I go and I can find whatever they're looking for or whatever the case is, and I can find them because I kind of travel there. I remote viewed there. It's like sending a those drones that goes to very different places, and you see it in the little camera. That's how I can explain it. That's how at least that's the way I have done it all of my life, and that's the way it works for me. And the third one, falling in that category of clairvoyance category, perception. Contemporary events happening outside the range of normal perception. Could be paranormal activities, synchronicities. It could be similarity as a deja vu. 1111 on the timer. That is the confirmation. All right, so let's go with the clairvoyance. We already mentioned that, Paula. Yes, we did. So that is a psychic sight, seer, remote viewer. I'm a seer. You can see more of other timelines, other parallels, other dimensions, other places through the frequency. Clairgustance, clear sense of taste. And this falls in the category of mediumship, which means this is a spirit communication, connection. This is a soul recognition. For example, when I'm doing a consultation, when I'm doing a reading, or I'm in an area and there's spirits, ghosts, I recognize a soul, 1212, and I have a loved one who had crossover that comes in, that steps forward, and they died in a particular way. So the soul recognition for the person that I am consulting and reading for, that probably that loved one's a friend or person died in a car accident or whatever, and they have blood, and I can taste the blood, I can smell the blood. Or if they drank, I can taste the beer, or food, I can taste their favorite food, etc. Clairsalience, which means clear sense of smell. Again, this falls into the category of mediumship abilities. And again, this is a soul recognition. Again, when you're reading for someone, or you're someone and you can sense energy, and you can then suddenly smell perfume. Could be lilies, lavender, orchid, or those are from flowers, and from perfumes, or smoke, or cigarette, or sage. It could also represent the Native American spirits as spirit guides, or from that area. It could also mean the person was a smoker, or it could also represent angels. A lot of times when the angelic realms are around, you can smell sage, or kind of burning of pine or wood or something like that. The other clair is the clairaudient and clairaudient. That's the clear sense of hearing, and this is the psychic sense of when you have that ringing in the ears. You could also have spirits speaking to you, like you can hear them. You can hear your name being called, or again, when you have the ringing in the ear, it could be also your spirit guides communicating with you because of the frequency. That is the frequency that you're hearing. And also bells, you can hear bells or music playing, and there's no 1444 on the timer, there's no radio on as well. So you are connecting with a frequency is coming from another parallel or another dimension, or a loved one also can be playing that music to kind of remind you I'm here, or to let you know that I'm here, depending on the circumstances and where you're at. Hearing spirit clearly, ringing in the ears, pressure in the ears, and music, certain music. For example, if you were thinking of a loved one or a friend or someone, and then suddenly there's a song playing, that is the confirmation that they're with you and they're letting you know, I'm here with you, I'm listening. Clear cognizance, clear sense of knowing, and for example, connecting with our frequency of those parallels, past lives connections, remembrance. That's a psychic insight. For example, how did you know? If I say something and they ask me, how did you know? It's a knowing. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to articulate, but it's a knowing. It's just a very strong knowing. Clairsentience, clear feeling. It's a feeling that you get. Sometimes there's a spirit around, or an energy that it's vibrating in a certain frequency. You get goosebumps, you get cold spots. That is a confirmation as well that there is an energy that you might know, you might not know, maybe a spirit guide or a spirit, a loved one or friend, or other different energies of a lower frequency, and you'll get goosebumps. For me, sometimes when I'm speaking to someone, for example, I'm speaking to you and I'm receiving messages, I get goosebumps because certain loved ones from spirit realms are here, or my spirit guides come in, and that is a confirmation you're accurate, and we're here as well. Clear empath. It's a clear sense emotional feelings. You're catching the frequency of certain emotions and feelings from places, people, and also things. So, for example, if somebody's feeling very sad or very angry, and you have that sensitivity, you will feel it, and you will also react upon it. If someone is having a pain in their stomach, I can feel the pain in the stomach. If someone is irritated, I suddenly feel irritated. That is clear empathy, clear empathy. So there's the other one, and that also falls into the category of mediumship. Channeling emotions of lost ones that had crossed over, loved ones who have crossed over. If they're feeling happy, excited, sad, emotional, melancholic, those feelings, we feel it. And then it's a soul recognition that you can say, this is what I'm feeling on this, and they say, yeah, that's the way they pass, or that's what happened before they pass, etc. It's a confirmation of the soul recognition. Clear agency, clear sense of touch. Being able to detect psychic information through the touch, your hands. You can grab an object, touch a wall, or clothing, or a watch of someone who had crossed over. You can connect to the energetic frequency of that object. It kind of also a residual of that energy, and you're picking up on that energy. So these are the clear senses that I know that I kind of went through them really fast. You can pause the video if you want to know a little bit more about each of them, and then do your own research, follow your own intuition, your own discernment, and you will know. I have my clairs are always activated. All of my clairs are always activated. So because of the years that I have been doing this work, it's it's always been very natural, and you could also be experiencing the same thing, and you have also experiencing new abilities that are coming in, especially the mediumship abilities. So that is the answer for that question. How do we know if we have the gift? I hope it was helpful. I hope this helped a little bit, and that kind of clear a little bit more about what we have spoken about in our message. And I just want to pull I've been asked to pull the cards of inner earth because you also asked about the dragonflies. As long as I understand in my own experiences, and I have a very good friend that she is a dragonfly. Dragonflies represent loved ones who have crossed over as well. The Native Americans believe that they carry the soul of a loved one or a friend or a spirit guide as well. So when they come around us, because they have a message for you, or they're letting you know that we're here. And also the butterfly represents beginnings and ego death or physical, and a new rebirth of your soul, your spirit, your higher self, or a rebirth of someone else, a possibility of incarnation. And the wing was broken, and that specifically when you spoke about that to me, and I'm speaking about the lovely soul who asked me the question, 2111 on the timer. It represents healing of a broken heart, a broken soul. There's no such thing as a broken soul. It's just the way that I can actually express it. You're going through much healing. So let's see what inner earth would like to say. Any messages? This is the inner earth speaks. These are cards that I created with my own handwriting because they hold a high frequency. So whoever is watching, once again, thank you so much for being here. It's a lot. Almost a hum. Okay. Divine timing. All in divine timing. Trust the process. Trust where you're at. 22:11 under timer. Trust where you're at. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. 22:22. Creative. Use your creativity. Express your creativity. Allow your creative spirit to flow through you, because that is going to help you in your ascension in this magnificent process and spiritual journey. One more card to close this beautiful reading. Anything else for this beautiful, beautiful soul? Self-love. Self-love. Take care of your body. Take care of your avatar. Pamper yourself. Eat healthier. Drink more water. Soul's energy. Your soul is going through a process like everyone else is going through a process. And the energies are hyping up more and more, and we're feeling it. The avatar's feeling it. Our emotions are feeling it. 23:23 under timer. Our psychological aspect is feeling it. Believe in yourself. Believe in your guides. Believe in the process. Believe in your divine plan. Your spiritual inheritance. Claim your spiritual inheritance from the stars as a starseed that you are. Go deep down your rabbit hole. Go deep down your rabbit hole. Continue working on your shadow aspects. Allow them to merge with your divine light as you continue doing the work. Healing your chakras. Yes, continue healing your chakras. Pay attention to those chakras that are off alignment, and your emotions will let you know which they are, because emotions again is energy and motion. You are remembering your divinity, your higher self, your divine soul, divine magic. Believe in magic, and if you do believe in magic, that's why you're connecting at the lake. You're sitting by the lake because you do believe in magic. Divine surprises. Congratulations, you will be receiving many divine surprises. I'm happy for you, and I hope this message is giving you some peace of mind, body, and spirit. I'm asking through another from multi-universes. Let's see, one card for this from this multi-universe. Okay, what is the message from the multi-universe for this beautiful, beautiful soul? I wanted to gift you with this mini reading because I had somebody poking. There was an energy following me around, making sure that I said a little bit more, and those were your ancestors and your spirit guides were connecting to ask me to, please. Okay. Infinite mind. Yes, we are infinite. Consciousness field. 369 breathing. Yes, the power of the 369 method. I hope this reading, which means breathe, do a lot of breathing to connect. I hope this message was, again, some clarity and confirmation and validation of things that you have already been feeling intuitively. I am so happy that you did ask that question. Once again, thank you everyone for being here. You are so loved. There's so much love here for you. Authentically yours, PaulaG. Ciao.